Hi guys, my name is Sasha and I want to talk about the top 5 books that I read in winter. So I read a total of 24 books in between June, July and August, and there was some okay ones, there were some pretty good ones, and there were some amazing ones. So today I want to talk about those amazing ones. The first book I'm going to talk about is Save the Date by Morgan Matson. Now, Save the Date was actually my first ARC that I got approved from by NetGalley, and I'm super grateful. It's very special to me because of the contents of the book, as well as it was the first ARC that I was approved for. So Save the Date is about this girl called Charlie. She's the youngest of 5 kids. Her sister is coming home for the weekend because she's getting married in her family home before they sell it. This book is full of wedding shenanigans and I loved it so much. Like, everything that could have gone wrong for a wedding did go wrong, but it was so amazing seeing how Charlie tried to bring it all back together to help her family out, and so that her family could all be together one last time. It was kind of weird that Charlie was trying to do everything. Like, she's 17 and the sister who was getting married was almost 30. But still, it's a book. There was no other way they were going to be able to do this. Seriously? So Charlie has crushes on these guys. Well, she's got a crush on this one guy right now. She's imagined her crush in a way that's not what he actually is like. So she has imagined him as this amazing guy who will put her first, but she's never really had a proper conversation with him. So she doesn't actually know what his personality is like. And once she does get to know him after a little bit, after crushing on him for months now, she realizes that maybe he's just not as good as first she thought. And I really related to that, because back in high school, I used to be like that. I used to have crushes on all these guys. I thought they were amazing. And I have never really spoken to them. And yeah, once I did get an idea of what they were like, I'm nah, no thank you, see you later. One of the main reasons I love this book was the family aspect of it. It was such a big family, and that was something that I really want to have when I grow up. I'm already grown up, I already have a kid of my own, but I want to have more kids, and I want us to have those Sunday breakfasts together and board game nights, and just have a really close-knit family that I'm proud of. Morgan Matson writes a lot of books about family. I have read a couple of her other books, and there's 2 of her other books that have a really amazing family aspect to it, and she just does it so well, and I want to read more books about family. If you're looking for some great summer contemporaries, I really do recommend Morgan Matson's contemporaries, because they're just top notch. The next book I want to talk about is The Wrath in the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh. Abby actually told me to read this book for our book buddy-a-thon back in July, and I am so glad she did. This book has so amazing, fantastical elements about them, and the Arabic setting as well, which really did it for me. It was so different, but it was so charming, and it was beautiful. And I love this book. This was one of my first 5-star books in such a long time. One of the main reasons I love this book was Shazi. She was so smart, and she was trying not to fall in love with the guy, but then she realized maybe he's just not what he seems. And once they actually get to know each other a bit more, so good. And oh my god, Khaled is a literal cookie. He's tough and crunchy on the outside, but he's so warm and gooey on the inside. He's my baby. I cannot wait to see their reunion in the next book. I hopefully will be reading that soon. One thing that wasn't really a fan of this book was the miscommunication between Shazi and her ex-lover. He was trying to save her from Khaled, but when she was trying to tell him that, hey, he's not really a bad guy, he's like, nah, I'm gonna kill him for you, because that's what I do. I love you, so I'm gonna kill the person that you love. But hopefully that will resolve in the next book, so then I will love this series as a whole, and I just cannot wait to read more of Renee Ardier's writing. The next book I want to talk about is Heart of Iron by Ashley Poston. Oh my goodness, this book is a sci-fi Anastasia retelling, and I am here for it. So we do have multiple POVs in this book, which I wasn't really a fan of, but the characters were just so amazing that I let the multiple POVs slide because I just needed to know what everyone else was up to, and I wanted to know what was going on. Like, this book is so fast-paced that you will know what is going on by the end of it, but like, it was just the family aspects of this book is not the blood family. This is about the family that you can choose, and you will all be there for each other, even though you don't have to be. And just Anna's family on the spaceship and her adoptive mums, oh, it was just so awesome to see that these people didn't know where Anna came from or what she was, but they still loved her all the same and would die for her. This book also has amazing representation of queer and people of color, and I definitely recommend this to anyone. I don't care if you don't read sci-fi. If you like books, if you like action and adventure, this is the book for you. Oops, okay, so someone just rang me and my camera is my phone. So that's just what happened. Let's just get on with the video. So the next book I want to talk about is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and this is a story that I did not know that I needed. This story was so amazing. You've got the bi rep, you've got the people of color rep, you've got the shitty Hollywood behind the scenes story aspect, and it was just amazing. So Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is about this girl called Evelyn Hugo. Well, she's not actually even called Evelyn Hugo. She's originally named something else. And she starts off from when she was super young, like 15 or 16, and how she clawed her way to the top of Hollywood throughout the last like 50, 60 years. And along the way, she has married 7 husbands. And so the story is about trying to figure out who was Evelyn's love of her life. I love Evelyn Hugo. She's such a complex character, and the love for her people made me so emotional. Like, she has so many different people in her life that she has just grabbed and clawed onto. She's like, these are mine. No one else can get to them. And it was just so precious that she like loves them so much. But another thing I love is she's also a bad person. She does some shitty things. And even she herself says that she is a bad person and she does not deserve anyone. I just love that there is like no like black or white. It's all just grey in this book. And I love that. I just love this book so much. This book will make you laugh. It will make you cry. It will make you scream. It will make you gasp. But most of all, you will treasure this book for the rest of your life. Now, the last book I want to talk about is The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. This book, I did not expect to love this book so much. I picked it up on a whim because I saw it on Scribd and I'm like, there's nothing else to listen to. I will listen to it. You know what? I made excuses to go for a walk to listen to more of this book because I needed it all. And like, just an FYI, I don't go for walks more than I want to. So Monty is my precious little baby that does not deserve all of the shit that got to him. So I thought this book would be about 2 boys just gallivanting across Europe with an annoying little sister tagging along. But what I got was action, adventure, love, hurt, and I got so much laughter. Monty is so funny, and I really suggest listening to the audiobook because it's just 10 times better. Like, you will literally LOL. You will laugh out loud so much with this book. And like, I'm contemplating buying the actual hardcover, even its sequel, Ladies Guide to Petticoats and Piracy or whatever, because that one is about the sister Felicity, and I can't wait for that. That comes out this month, I think, or maybe it's October. But still, I love Mackenzie Lee's writing and her characters, and I just need more of them. So those were the 5 books that I recommend to everybody that I read in winter. But yeah, I'd love to know what your favorite books that you have read recently. Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Add me on Goodreads at sashreads and on Bookstagram at sashreads as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.